Yo, what's up, y'all? This be Johnny and J Mo from Steer the Ship Podcast, letting you know to like and subscribe to us on any listening platforms you may be able to listen to podcasts. We are on Google, Apple, Spotify, Amazon, and YouTube. All right. It's a nice ass drink. All right, you ready to do? Let's do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Still Ship Podcast Sports Edition. Yeah, this is a sports edition. This be your boy Johnny and
It's your boy J Mo.
yeah, man, yeah. We just chilling, you know what I'm saying, back here once a week, you know what I'm saying. Gotta do this show and whatnot. So it's been good with you, dog.
Everything.
Everything. That's good. That's good.
Rockets got a stud.
Jalen Green. That's what I want to say.
Chill.
All right, yeah. Detroit got Cade Cunningham.
Cade.
Cade Cunningham. Sorry about that. Anyways, yeah. Speaking of which, I got you. Yo, speaking of which, bro, Russell Westbrook going to LA.
LOL. LOL.
LOL. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's what the fuck do you think about that?
I got a lot of thoughts about that, honestly.
Speak on it, brother.
Okay, for one, it's a decent trade for Russell Westbrook. Get to go move back home to Los Angeles, get to head back home, play for the team he more than likely been rooting for his whole life. Well, before he made it into the NBA at least. And it's good for him to get to probably finish his career out there on the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? For Lakers, it's okay. It's okay for a few reasons I'll point out in my next reason. Mm-hmm. But it's okay. I don't think it wins them a championship. Kawhi will be hurt next year, so, they ain't got to worry about the Clippers.
Why you say
He got an ACL tear. He just had surgery for it.
Yeah, but he I think he could make a recovery.
If you know
during the off season, I know about ACL.
No, it's not about ACLs. It's about Kawhi. Kawhi don't play hurt. He don't play dinged. He don't play at 89. He don't play at 98. He got to be 100%, in my opinion, for him to play. So,
wow. So for him to be, he can't be mediocre, basically.
Yeah, and then he don't want to. He think about. It seems to me that he think about life after basketball. Like, he don't want to be the guy walking with limps.
Yeah,
and all of those shit.
I mean, damn. When he was with San Antonio, the boy was still riding in his Tahoe. So
yeah, but he wasn't in LA.
It's true. Yeah, he ain't get that dose. He ain't get that dose of living.
He's still on that rookie contract, living in San Antonio.
But yeah, man, that's crazy though. Russell Westbrook going there.
My third thing.
They had to give up. Who they had to give up? They had to give up Kazuma and Pope Caldwell, huh?
They gave up Kyle Kuzma and Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, that's crazy. To Washington, right?
Yes.
Oh well, but let me get this fucking gum on my mouth.
Can I be honest with you about this?
Chewing gum, guys, my fault.
Okay, now I'm gonna get into the nitty gritty of some shit real fast.
Go ahead, get into the nitty gritty.
This made me think about LeBron James, right? It made me think about how I've been telling my nephew LeBron is getting old, right?
Mm-hmm. Which is true.
Yeah, like not just age wise, of course, and on the court. Obviously.
LeBron really 36? I thought it was older than that guy.
He's 36.
Huh.
Yeah, so he's aging, and people, when they first started talking about this a few weeks ago about Westbrook going to the Lakers, a lot of people was thinking it wouldn't go right because, LeBron James, a ball handler, he wants to control the offense. How could Russell Westbrook possibly fit in? But how he can fit in is by LeBron being old. LeBron don't want to bring the ball down the court every time. He don't want to have to set the offense up. And who, honestly, the best person to go get to set an offense up other than
a fast break ass type nigga like Westbrook
that can get people in position, run plays. His IQ is high. He understands the game of basketball.
Yeah.
But if you watch the Lakers last year, they had a lot of problems scoring. Like outside of AD and LeBron James, they ain't had nobody that could just get them a for sure bucket. And Russell Westbrook can score, but he not a scorer. You know what I mean? Like
No. Because he got too much energy. He has too much energy. I feel like he exerts all his energy, and whenever he's ready to shoot, he's over anxious. I don't know. When I seen Westbrook play live and all that, and I'm like, man, this dude got too much energy. It's like he really can't control his energy.
And I understand that part,
but you want that type of guy on your team. You want that type of guy on your team.
You do, but I feel like this. Westbrook averages, let's say he averaged, I'm just using this, throwing some numbers in the air, somewhere around there, I'm sure. Let's say he averaged 19 points a game last year, right?
True.
And he probably took 22 shots to get 19, like almost 19 shots to get 19, just to say that.
So he's like 75% on his shot.
No, he's like under 50% on his shots.
If you say 19 points, right?
I say he gonna
19 shots or 19 points.
He have to shoot the ball almost 19 times to get 19 points.
Yeah, you're right. Because each point is like maybe 2 points. I can't really.
And plus, you gotta think about this. He making free throws, so that's gonna add for at least 3 or 4 points. Probably like 4.5 points a game.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 15 points coming from 19 shots. He ain't no 3-point shooter. That means
he's not a 3-point shooter anymore. Yeah.
About 7 of 19 from the field or something. That's like Russell Westbrook.
And 19 shots.
And that's kind of like what you don't need with the
19
Lakers.
shots, like if you want to like multiply that by 2, 19 times 2 is like what?
38.
38, right? And you say 19 of 38 points. 19 points out of 38 points is like, yeah, that's way below 50.
Yeah, so he's shooting about 42% from the field. And that's
so ball handler, but not much of a shooter.
He's a passer, but then he's also the type of passer.
So then he's like a natural. Well, he's not. Well, I'm not saying he's anything like Ben Simmons. Nah, at this point,
he's nothing like Ben Simmons.
Yeah, of course. He has confidence, mad confidence. He'll shoot that bitch. It don't matter. You know what I mean?
And he can make his shots.
Exactly. But I'm just saying, like, he sounds like a natural point guard. He sounds like a natural guard. Would I be right on that?
Yeah, he good. Like he plays more like if they can use him in that fashion, only a pure point guard, get him to take about 10 to 12 shots a game, then they doing their thing. Now, if he is the person he's been pretty much his whole career, it's gonna be a problem for him because LeBron and AD need to touch, and they got rid of a lot of guys, so they still gonna have to go. Got rid of Montrezl Harrell also. They gonna have to go get some more guys, so we still don't know who they gonna go get.
Yeah. Well, off season just started, so the market's gonna be pretty much open for a while. Yeah, that's all I could say. And the only thing that's pretty much going on besides basketball, and we're not really up on baseball, not much yet, because I feel like how we should treat baseball, we should treat baseball how we did basketball postseason. But anyways,
we can give them a mention though.
We can give them a mention right now, but
it's trade season.
Trade season. I think the deadline is open. I think
Dodgers did some amazing shit.
Yes, Lord.
They got Max Scherzer. They took him
from the Washington Nationals.
It's crazy, right? It's like things happen in waves. Like the Washington Nationals and the Washington Wizards decided the same day, we're just gonna send some niggas to LA. And that shit made both of the franchises better. Both of the franchises that won championships last year.
Yeah. So
go
Dodgers. Go Dodgers. Hell yeah. I was actually thinking if I go out there to the West Coast, man, I want to go see a Dodgers game. I would actually like to just go and see a game and whatnot I decide.
I actually got a chance to watch the Dodgers, not a game. I didn't go to a Dodgers game, but I was at a bar at Playa del Rey out there in California. It's down there in LA. That's near the beach area. Once you get near the money, shit start changing names. You know what I'm saying? And so that's basically what it did. We was just at the beach. We wasn't down there like Airbnb or living at a hotel or anything. We just went to Dockweiler Beach and we was in Playa del Rey and we got hungry and wanted a beer, so we went into the bar. And the Dodgers were playing the Red Sox in the first game of the World Series. I guess this was 2018. And of course, I'm the guy sitting there like hoping
2018 Red Sox?
Red Sox beat y'all in the World Series that year. But
2018?
Just look it up, man. Big facts. Y'all lost to us in 17 and y'all lost to the Red Sox in 18.
Oh, so I guess I was not paying attention to it. Wait, hold up.
But so I'm
then y'all go back to the
we went after that and lost to the Washington Nationals the year after that. But I'm watching the game and I'm sitting there like hoping the Dodgers lose, no cap. Like, but I don't want to be the guy.
That's how it was for us back in the day. Like that, it was like we always got close, but we could never grasp.
But I never wanted to be the guy. I didn't want to be the guy in that bar in Los Angeles, basically like actively rooting against these niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really rooting against them. Like in my heart of hearts, I want them.
You should.
So I'm chilling.
I like the
But this was before the scandal came out. This was before we knew they knew
I like the
Astros cheated.
Okay, my fault, because I was cutting you off. I don't like doing that.
Nah, basically, this was before they knew they cheated, though.
But I actually liked it. You should have been that little bee. You should have been the bee in the wasp nest. I likes that shit.
I would have, but it didn't feel right. Like that wasn't because it was just such. It's the type of spot that, of course, we would have had fun. It didn't seem like anything violent or nothing crazy would have happened. But I was with someone. We were having a decent time. We was just, we kind of ran into that. Now, if I was just like, nah, I'm finna go fuck with their heads tonight. We out here, like, it would have been a different energy. It was kind of like,
you don't do it.
We had a long ass day. You know what I'm saying?
You don't do it like a first degree.
It was our first day in town. We kind of like had that flight in. We got in at 9 that morning. This is the night game, so we've been pretty much out. We ain't even been in our hotel yet. Mm-hmm. We literally been in the streets all day long, dude. And we
sound like my day back in New Orleans, but but I'm talking about like the concept of being
they
like
lost too.
Yeah, of course.
Just to say that.
But like the concept of like it's just a moment of it. I ain't talking about I'm gonna go and fuck these niggas. It's like I loved it around the series where Houston was playing LA. I love that series because even though we lost, I ain't gonna lie, we lost. I was going out to the bars and shit like that, and I'm a Dodgers fan amongst Astro fans.
But you're a Dodgers fan. I'm not a Red Sox fan. See, if the Astros was playing the Dodgers,
now that makes sense.
Because they did ask me. They asked me like, "Are you from here? Are you going for the Dodgers?" I said, "I don't really watch baseball." You know what I'm saying? Like I left it alone. Now, if the Astros were up there, I would have been like, "I'm going for the Astros," and then they would have tried to turn on me that, "Oh, how are you going for the Astros?" Then I can hit them with the what? I'm from Houston.
Exactly. You got that excuse, but I'm talking. Yeah, but now you make it sense because you're not a Red Sox fan.
Because in Minnesota, I had a Houston Texans hat on, a hoodie, one of the two, something Houston Texans on, and it was a little kid, and he come up there talking about why you got that hat on, and I'm like, and at first, I'm not looking at my own head. I'm not even paying no attention to what I have on my head. Yeah, and I'm like, He said that hat on, and I thought about it. I'm like, the Texans. I'm like, I'm from Houston. Oh, of course you're from Houston. Like he tried to thinking I'm using that as.
Hold on, time to recap. What was this again?
I was up in Minneapolis, like and a fucking Vikings fan.
A Vikings fan came up to you and checked you.
Tried to check me about having a fucking
about your Texans hat. First of all,
in a truck stop out of all places.
First of all, two different fucking divisions, two different conferences. What the fuck, a Texan fan has to do with anything?
Can I be honest though?
In Minnesota,
I kind of I ain't cop a plea, but I kind of like congratulated his team at the
because he was a Viking.
He was a Vikings fan, and they just had the miracle the year before.
Bro, y'all in the NFC North, man. The motherfucker. Oh man, my neighbor gotta be cutting the grass. You wanna keep going, man?
We can cut it real quick.
All right, we'll be back. But anyways, we was talking about some disgruntled Vikings fan trying to check my homeboy and shit. But do you want to continue with that? Or you want to just move on?
I don't want to talk about it no more. I'm still traumatized from that, bro.
He's still traumatized from it, man. Fuck that dude. But anyways, all right. So really, what I was thinking about talking about really was mental health issues that's pretty much been fluctuating through the sports talks and whatnot. I think as sparked off, of course, we got the Olympics going on and whatnot with Simone Biles copping out, the all around competition in the Olympics. Dealing with mental issues and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I can't be too hard on the chick and whatnot because I did watch her rounds when she was performing and whatnot, and I could tell that she was a little bit off, and because she's a gymnast and whatnot, and she does a lot of shit that's like highly dangerous, I have to say, and she's so perfect at it. But I'm glad that she kind of pull out, because this probably could have, like, ended off worse with her, because with the pressure being on her, she could have probably injured herself. Like, maybe, what I'm saying, if you would have really watched her, like, when she was performing and whatnot, to me she was off and whatnot. So what you thinking about that? With the mental health issues that's pretty much going around, not just even Simone Biles, you can even talk about Naomi Osaka and whatnot.
I feel like it's very unfortunate that these young girls have to go through that. Honestly, I don't know what else to really say. You know what I'm saying, in the sense of that, because honestly, it's sports, and I feel like a lot of people are put under pressure to perform, and Jose Altuve had the yips last season in the playoffs. He couldn't hit a baseball to save his life, and we talking about one of the best baseball hitters that we have in major leagues right now.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, and sometimes you could also look at this as, like, of course we know a lot of athletes, especially like in the case of Simone Biles, everyone has pressure on them, but then that's what makes champions. Really, they overcome that pressure. Pressure makes precious stones. That's how I see it. I don't fault her none. You know what I'm saying? Because even if she's still a beast, nobody can still fucking touch her.
Yeah, now I tell you that for sure. I don't fault her none. If she ain't feeling right, if she not performing right, and she playing a team sport, for one, she right for moving around, but for two, the fact that she could hurt herself, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. She does shit that most of those girls probably can't even pull off.
Yeah, that's true.
And with the pressure with her, she goes, like, it's like what I was talking about with Westbrook. All that energy, all that overexerted energy can be dangerous.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But it's all about what you exert your energy to.
Exactly. And then being in COVID, her family wasn't there for, like, the emotional support and whatnot. You can say all that stuff. You can say all that stuff, but like, like I said, man, at the end of the day, I have to say pressure makes precious stones. But she's nonetheless still a beast, in my opinion. And I don't fault her for doing none of that.
I mean, that's a fact that she's a beast. That's not even have to be opinion. She proved what she could do. She don't have to prove anything.
She don't have to prove anything anymore. Shit, wait 4 more years. She'll be up in there. Probably a final year.
Yeah, I feel like this about anxiety, about pressure, about things of that nature. Like, we ask for attention, we ask people to look at us, and I'm not saying her as far as in the Olympics, so I'm speaking in general. I get to her, I'm gonna tie it back to her eventually. Like, we ask people to look at us, we ask, for the endorsements, we ask for the things that, can make us bigger than life, to say the least. But that requires a lot of pressure. That requires a lot of expectations. You know what I'm saying?
The spotlight is on you.
A lot of times that can be some of the stuff that makes a lot of people feel certain ways, in the sense of the yips with Jose Altuve. It's no coincidence that he caught the yips his first playoffs after they got caught cheating, but more so after they convinced him.
How was Altuve caught cheating?
No, the Astros. After the Astros were caught cheating.
The infamous garbage can bang.
He was more so, they was accusing him more specifically of having a buzzer in his shirt that was telling him what pitches was coming from the Aroldis Chapman whenever he hit that home run to walk off against the Yankees. So he had the yips after that. That comes with, man, watching me, the expectations, the pressure that's put on him, but that comes from him being a MVP of the league, World Series champion. All of those things come with pressure, expectations. And I feel like a lot of times when I hear someone say, well, I'm not trying to do this for everyone else. I mean, when you cashing $1 million checks, them shit's not coming from nowhere but everybody else. That comes from those eyeballs, that pressure, them expectations, them endorsements. When Nike put a shirt on you and say, wear my shit, that's expectation.
Of course.
That's pressure.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not, and this is what I mean to say. I'm adding it with this, that once the pressure finally comes and you find that you can't perform, or something happens to where it you don't feel, you know what I'm saying, up to yourself, I agree you should do something. I agree that you shouldn't just try to tough it out and be, that's the shit I'm over. Is you don't have to be the tough guy. You don't have to tough it through everything and stick it out. Yeah, you can sit on the sideline and get your shit together because you only got your life. You ain't got everybody else's. But I like to speak on the full spectrum of things, on how the pressure got there. Of course, there was no pressure when you was years ago, before you won your first gold medal, if you were Simone Biles, or before you won the U.S. Open, if you were Naomi Osaka. But the pressure is there because of the because you're great, of course. You've done great things and people expect greatness. It's nothing new in sports, and it's going to always be there. And these aren't girls I see going anywhere. These are girls, honestly, I see adjusting to the pressure. But I just wanted to kind of give a full spectrum on why the expectations are there. I don't want people like to bash people on, hey, y'all put all that pressure on these girls. Of course we do. Like, if I see you dunk a basketball,
it's creative.
If I see you dunk a basketball going up the basketball court and you go back down for a fast break, I'm expecting you to dunk. Yeah. Now, that might not be the expectation of winning the gold medal at the Olympics. I'm not trying to equate those two to the same thing.
But I'm expecting to see you dunk.
With everything you do, once you show me something that you can do, it's not beyond the realm for me to expect that from you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's just common.
Yeah, because like, you know, like when I talk about a topic like this, I kind of think about like the comments that I see like in some of the fucking social media platforms and whatnot. I was like, I don't know if people were actually seeing her performance, but I was like, when the next day when the article came out, I was like, okay, I get it. This girl could have really, like, she's a beast, but she could hurt herself, so she's taking her mental health first. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the only mental health she should take into effect.
Of course. And I've always said, and I you know me, I always wanted to, like, you know, have steer the ship. I didn't say that right, pronounce them all. I always wanted us to steer the ship to, like, you know, actually give awareness to mental health awareness. Like, I'm a big advocate of it, and you know, this is a big step. It's, you know, because it's global, Olympics type shit. You know what I mean? Man, the pressure that people go under. But then again, you gotta take care of yourself. You really do have to.
And that's all you can. I ain't gonna say all you can do, but that's the most you can do.
That's the most you can do.
Cause you know what's going on with you, and if you taking care of you, then you'll be able to take care of anything, everybody else.
And besides, she's still a beast. So I guess that's all we can do on that one, man. Shit, that tea is pretty much full in that cup right there.
Yup.
So is there anything else that we talk about? Because, you know, we was just vibing and chilling and shit until, like, you know, a lot of disruption happened and whatnot. Is there anything else to talk about? Because I really don't have anything else to talk about right now. We can call it short, or we can keep going for a long. Short pass for a first down, and go for a long for a touchdown. What's up?
We can go short. Cause
right.
I can't think of it.
Yeah, me neither. I'm out of it. I just actually like really wanted to talk about mental health issues and then the mental health awareness really with this, because, you know, this was a perfect topic. I felt, you know, with Simone Biles bringing this up, and then when she came out of it, and I thought about Osaka, and, you know, Naomi Osaka. I need to look at her Netflix. What, she has a Netflix biography or something like that, or
it's like a little docu-series or something.
Docu-series? Okay, cool. And also probably have to look at Malice at the Palace. Even though I know about that shit, I was in Disney World when that shit happened.
You was living your best Disney life?
Nah, I was a senior in high school, I guess. Anyways, guys, yeah, that's gonna be it, man. That's the show right there, man. Short show. Yeah. The cognac got me. But anyways, yeah, don't forget to follow us and subscribe to us on any listening platforms you may be able to listen to podcasts. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me on Instagram at Mr. Johnny Woe. You can follow JMO at
JMO713.
Yes, you can also follow the whole crew, you know what I'm saying, at Steer the Ship. That's STEERTHESHIP. You know what I'm saying? All on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Then you can also follow us on our Facebook page at Steer the Ship Radio. But like I said, man, just like and subscribe to us on anything. You know, we on Spotify, we're on Apple, we're on Google, we're on YouTube, we're on iHeartRadio, you know what I'm saying? We're on Amazon. Yeah, just look at your boys, man. I'm saying, listen to your boys, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be coming with some nice shit with y'all for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Forgive me, I got the liquor in me. But anyways, there's no excuse. Y'all have a lovely one. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.
Cheers.